Paying off debt first can keep you broke. Everyone tells you to become debt-free before you start building wealth. And honestly, that advice can be dangerous because not all debt is the same. Credit card debt at 25% interest is a financial emergency. But a low-interest student loan, a car loan, or a mortgage is not the same thing. And this is where a lot of people mess up. They treat every debt like it is a fire. So they spend years throwing every extra dollar at low-interest debt while completely ignoring retirement, missing employer matches, missing compound growth. And then they wake up at 35 or 40 technically debt-free, but with almost no assets. That is not wealth. That is just having a clean balance sheet with nothing growing on it. So here is the better way to think about it. Your money has three jobs: protection, freedom, growth. Protection means you need a small emergency fund first, not a perfect 6-month fund, just enough to stop one bad week from becoming a financial disaster. Start with 1 month of basic expenses, because if you have no cushion, every emergency becomes a credit card swipe. Freedom means you attack the debt that is actually trapping you. Usually that is high-interest debt, credit cards, payday loans, personal loans, anything with an interest rate so high that it grows faster than your money can realistically grow somewhere else. That debt is not just annoying, it is stealing your future cash flow. But growth means you cannot ignore investing forever, especially if your employer offers a 401k match. Skipping an employer match because you are focused on debt is usually not discipline. It is leaving free money on the table. If your company offers a match, contribute enough to get it. Then focus on destroying high-interest debt. Here is the controversial part. You do not need to rush to pay off every single low-interest debt before investing. If your debt is at 3%, 4%, or maybe even 5% and you are already stable, it may make more sense to invest while paying that debt down slowly. Why? Because wealth is not built by having zero debt. Wealth is built by owning assets, retirement accounts, businesses, real estate, investments, things that can grow while you sleep. A person with $0 debt and $0 invested is not ahead of someone with manageable debt and growing assets. They just feel safer, and sometimes that feeling of safety costs them decades of growth. So instead of asking, should I pay debt or invest? Ask this: which dollar gives me the highest return? If the dollar gets you an employer match, take the match. If the dollar kills 24% credit card debt, kill the debt. If the dollar pays off a 3% loan, maybe that dollar belongs in an investment account instead. This is how rich people think. They do not treat all debt emotionally. They look at the cost of the debt versus the opportunity cost of the money. Now, this does not mean keep stupid debt forever. It does not mean finance a lifestyle you cannot afford. And it definitely does not mean ignore credit cards. It means you need a ranking system. Here is the order. First, build a 1-month emergency fund. Second, get your employer match. Third, destroy high-interest debt. Fourth, build 3 to 6 months of emergency savings. Fifth, invest consistently for retirement. Sixth, segsharen samad at Ibrahim Prasing. Pay down low-interest debt while also funding bigger goals. That is the real balance. Because the goal is not just to be debt-free. The goal is to be financially powerful. Debt freedom is nice, but assets are what make you wealthy. So stop asking, how fast can I pay everything off? Start asking, is this dollar protecting me, freeing me, or growing for me? That one question will change how you handle your entire financial life.